well, this morning I thought we could do a practice using your chair. Obviously this yoga chair is more adapted, but as long as you've got a safe and sturdy chair, that will be fine. So we're going to start the practice by placing the hands over the top of the chair and walking back. You can have your feet hip distance apart, have them looking straight at the chair. Try and have the back horizontal, feet parallel, and the palms pressing down on the chair, the fingers spreading beyond the chair. Keep the shoulders back. Press on the whole of the palms, but press a little more now on the index finger sides and lift the inner upper arms. This will open the shoulders, lengthen the neck, have the ears level with the upper arms. Extend through the back. Spread your toes. Press on your heels, on the balls of your feet. Lift up through your thighs. Keep turning the arms. All right, and come up. And to open the shoulders, I'm going to use a brick. So here, coming onto your knees, placing your elbows on the chair and place the palms on the brick. Have the fingers extending up to the ceiling. Initially, you may like to rest your forehead on the chair and walk your knees back. Have the elbows shoulder width apart and squeeze the brick with your palms. Now here we're still lifting the inner upper arms to the ceiling to open the shoulders. If this feels all right, you may like to move your elbows a little more towards the edge of the chair and let your head come below the upper arms. However, keep drawing the pubic bone into the abdomen a little so that you don't lose your waist or drop your waist. Allow a certain softness to come into the shoulders. And then if you like to try, you could bring the hands back to the upper back and draw the arms just a little bit more away from the chair. All right, and then come up. Now you may need a belt. Let's sit on the chair. Sometimes the chair gives us that little bit of extra stability so that we can work in a different way in the pose. So take your belt and spread it out. Have it quite wide, have the arms straight, have the belt straight. Draw the belt up. Have the feet together, have the knees together. Keep the waist back. Can you take the arms behind you? And can you draw them back up, keeping them straight? And over. If that was easy, then you can make the belt a little more narrow. Draw the arms up and take the arms over. You'll feel the work in the shoulder blades as you move. Don't rush. And then we'll stop just level with the shoulders. Try to sit back and pull the belt apart and feel the opening in the chest. It's quite nice in the morning to wake you up. All right, let's take the arms forwards here and take the arms up. Lower the shoulders. Stretch through the front of the arms to the little fingers and stretch through the back of the arms to the thumbs. Pull up the middle fingers. And then link the fingers, have the right little finger at the bottom. Turn the palms, place your hands top of the head, keep the thumbs together, move the elbows back, lift the thumb side of the hands and then push up to the ceiling. Straighten the elbows. Lower the shoulders. And then bring the arms down. Swap the interlock. You can press on the feet and grip the outer thighs in. Keep the tailbone tucked in. Draw up through the body. Take the arms ahead. Place them on top of your head. Try to keep the thumbs, one thumbnail, the thumb resting on it, the other thumb, and push up. Keep the neck soft. Keep the action from the feet through to the fingers, through to the palms, lifting up to the ceiling. Okay, now stretch the arms out. Bring the right elbow under the left. You've got the backs of the hands together, so bring your right hand towards you and place the right fingers on the left palm. Still lift up, using the feet, using the legs, lowering the shoulders. Pressing the forearms into each other. Press the fingers into the palm. Turn the wrists. Garudasana, eagle pose, arms. Release. Stretch the arms. And now bring the left elbow underneath. Bring the left hand towards you and then put the left fingers on the right palm. Press on the feet, grip the thighs, lower the shoulders, lift the elbows and keep the hands away from the face. Have the wrists at eye level. With your left eye look left, your right eye look right. The steady pose of the eagle. Keep pressing the shoulders down and feel that stretch in the upper back. And release. Take your belt again. Now, put your belt over your left shoulder. So I will show you from the back here. So take your right arm out and lift up through the front of the chest, take the shoulder back, rotate the upper arm in without drawing the shoulder in, and take the hand to the belt here. Take the left hand forwards, turn the palm up, bring it by your ear and drop. Don't hold too close. What I want you to do is to draw this lower arm away from the back so that the upper arm gets to lift up more and is drawn more back. Keep the tailbone in, keep the ribs in. You can do this sitting in a chair. So we're trying to keep the hands off the back. If it's hard to do this, then lower the bottom hand a little more and you might find you can. And then release, swap the belt, take the left hand out, keep lifting up here, rotate the arm, take it around, hold the belt quite low down. This arm is forwards, keep it near your body, so when you come up, it's near your head. Take it over. And then use the bottom arm to pull back and draw that upper arm up. Keep the ribs in. Keep firm on the feet, on the knees. Lift up through the body. Draw the upper arm more back. And then release. And then you may need to keep the belt, which you can still use to clasp the hands. Or, if I show you here, you take the right arm out, rotate, down, take it up the back. You can use the left arm to draw the upper arm down and to wiggle the hand a little higher on the back. And then the left arm forwards, palm up, keep by your head and join hands. Maybe it's just the fingers, it doesn't matter. But by all means you can have the belt over your left shoulder and hold the belt still, but keep the belt on the back. Press the feet, lift up through the body, keep the front ribs in. And release. Left arm, lift here, turn the arm, take it round the back. This one might be easier. Try not to roll this part of the chest in. Right arm forwards, up by the head and over. Gomukhasana arms. Just enjoy opening the chest, opening the armpits, opening the shoulders, making space. And then release. Now, I'm going to move the chair to the wall for dog pose. So make sure it's resting against something, it won't slip. Hold the side of the chair and step back. Feet hip distance apart, stretch back. So here, holding the sides of the chair, you can lift the inner upper arms to the ceiling. Keep lift the shoulders up towards the hips. Keep the ears level with the arms. Now you might want to bend your knees and see if you can, from the opening of the armpits, take the sides of the chest more up. Move the hips away from the navel and then stretch the legs back. You may be able to stretch back a little more. Stretch back through the feet, press the shins back, lift up through the thigh muscles and fatten out the backs of the thighs. Okay, look forwards, come all the way up. Uttanasana with the chair. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Now you might need to put bricks on the chair. if your hamstrings are a little tight for your head to go on. So, draw up through the legs, tuck the tailbone in, keep that length in the front body, bend from the hips, really extend the navel away from the pubic bone, and you can rest your forehead down on the chair. Here you can rest your hands as well. So try to have the feet vertical, the feet extending on the floor, the legs vertical, drawing up through the thighs, extending the front body. Soften the face, draw the forehead skin towards the eyes. And then come up, lift the head, come all the way up. Now we can do a dog face up using the chair. Hold the chair, step back, perhaps not quite as far as the original dog pose. Here we are, stretch back, press into the feet, lift up through the legs, extend, then look up, lift your chest up the whole time. Tuck your lower back in and come towards the chair. You may want to keep your toes tucked under. You may be able to roll over. Keep lifting the chest. And then coming back. So you may need to adjust your distance a little bit nearer, a little bit farther with the feet. Let's try that again. So lift up, lift the chest. Drop the shoulders, bring the inner upper arms forwards, tailbone in. Look up if you can, but try not to shorten the back of the neck. And back. One more, just flow through. And back. Coming up. Now, turn this way. Come onto your knees. Front of the feet down. Tuck the tailbone in, and you may like to put your palms on the chair behind you to open the shoulders. So press on the knees, tuck the tailbone in, lift the chest, spread the collarbones, try to get the hands close together and press the little fingers down as much as the thumbs, the inner wrists as much as the outer wrists, and feel that opening across the chest. Then you could come a little bit nearer the chair and hold the side edge of the chair here. Keep the tailbone in though, don't stick the buttocks out. Draw up through the body, turn the inner upper arms forwards. If this is all right, you can take your hands to the top of the chair here at the sides and lift up. You may then be able to take your hands right onto the top bar, keep them apart or take them together. Lift the elbows, keep the little finger side of the a hand down. Keep the tail in, keep the ribs in. Look straight ahead. Okay, and then release. And now we're going to sit on the chair. Here, hands on the seat. Now, bring your feet forwards just a little and lift up with the body off the chair now. Lift the chest. We'll just practice Purvottanasana. So for this one, take the feet apart, tuck the tailbone in and lift up. If you have a problem with your neck, you could look forwards, draw up through the legs, open the chest. If not, just let your head extend back. Come back. Perhaps walk the feet just a little further forwards. Let's try again. So keep both sides of the feet down, tailbone tucking in, chest lifting. And back. You might want to sit on your chair for a moment. Catch your breath. We'll try it with straight legs. So bring your legs ahead of you now. Onto the heels. Bring the body slightly off the chair. Lift up through the chest. Press on the arms to draw the body up more. Breathe in. As you breathe out, extend through the feet and lift the whole body up. Come back. Once more. Lift up, breathe in, round and up you go. Strong legs, lifting the chest, and back down. So twisting. Here on your chair, with your right side to the wall. You may like to get some blocks. You can put them on the chair seat. Matsyendrasana. Draw up through the body. Bring the right foot onto the blocks. I've got a sloping thigh here. Keep this leg straight. Keep the hips perpendicular to the wall. And simply we're going to turn to the right and spread the arms at shoulder height. Now keep that left foot firm, the left thigh facing straight ahead. Now from here you could go a little further. You could take your left elbow to the outside of the knee. So you're leaning forward slightly, but there's a stronger twist. Extend through the spine. Lower the shoulders. Release. Other way. Obviously, if you're taller than me and I'm only 5'3", you'll need more bricks. So bring the left foot up. Strong right leg. Lift up through here. Grip the outer legs in. Lift the tummy. Turn. First of all, just spread the arms, lower the shoulders. Use the arms like levers to help you to turn the body. What's happening to the right foot? Is the big toe pressing down? Is the heel firm? Is the thigh lifting? Drop the left hip if it wants to rise. Lean forwards. Put the right elbow on the outside of the knee and turn more. Lower the shoulders. Try not to turn the hips. Turn the abdomen. Turn the chest. Turn the shoulders. And undo. Bharadvajasana. There are a few ways to do this, but let's sit on the chair like this. Keep your knees together, keep your feet together. If you're small, you might need to put your feet up on a block. So we're turning to the right, just take the hands onto the wall to start. Now, to turn a little more, you might like to take this right hand onto the seat of the chair and turn a little more. You might like to take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and turn. Lower the shoulders. Come back to the front. From here, we're going to just move into Padasana twist. So we're going to lean forwards and we're going to turn to the wall again. But this time, the left arm, the left elbow, if you can get it, is on the outside of the right knee. Take the hand on the wall and turn the body up to the ceiling. Extend through the spine. Keep the feet together, pressing down. Keep the knees together. Keep the thighs drawing in. Tailbone in. Lengthen the spine. Rotate the breastbone towards the ceiling. Shoulders back from the ears. Extend through to the crown of the head. And then come up. Turn the chair. Left side to the wall now. So feet together, knees together, lift up. Make sure you're not hollowing in the waist. Keep the waist back. Turn. So now the left knee might want to draw back. Keep it forwards with the right knee. Keep the shoulders down. Use the arms to help to turn the chest towards the wall. To take this on, you might want to take the hand to the right hip on the chair. Turn a little more. You might want to use your left hand as your right hand, as a lever against your left knee. Turn. Keep the waist back. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the right shoulder back. Don't bring it forward in the twist. Coming back to the front, and moving into Padasana. You might need to sit a little bit more forwards, extend through the body, turn, take the arms onto the wall, then move if you can the elbow, if not the arm, the elbow against the knee, the outer knee, and turn up to the ceiling. The head turns up, but if this bothers your neck, simply look straight ahead. Keep the tailbone in. Get the turn happening from the abdomen, moving through the waist, through the chest, shoulders back, long neck, stretch to the crown. And then coming all the way up. Bring the chair forwards here. Have your feet the leg width away from each other, but coming straight towards, and then we're going to come forwards. Now you can simply rest your hands between your feet like this, or you may be able to hold the front edge of the chair, or you may be able to reach the back legs, or you may be able to put a belt round the back legs and hold the belt. Let your head drop. Soften your face. Grip with the outer thighs. Keep the inner feet down. And extend from the sacrum. Feel the opening in the lower back. Feel the breath in the abdomen. Soften and give the body time to extend and open. And then coming forwards, coming all the way up. And then placing the chair back on the wall. So I'm using it to help me in a handstand. So I'm going to place the hands in front here and place the feet on the edge of the seat and lift up. So lift up to the tailbone, press on the hands, bring the inner arms forwards, waist back, lift up. It's a little bit easier than using the wall to help you to lift in handstand. The chair takes some of the weight. All right, and come down. And then using the chair in shoulder stand, in two ways. First of all, I'm going to put the bricks in a square. Like this. Move the chair to the centre. I've got the chair on the wall. And I'm going to sit in the little gap here. Hope it's not too little. Bring my legs onto the chair hold the legs of the chair. Now you want your shoulders on the bricks and your head on the ground, and have a little space between the edge of the shoulder and the brick, because you will roll forwards. Hold the chair legs, bring the feet to the edge of the chair, tuck your shoulders under, tuck the tailbone in and lift up. It's quite a nice way of getting a good opening in the chest. You need to press on the feet and lift up through the legs. Press on the arms and lift up through the chest. And then I'm going to come down and show you a second way with the chair, where I'm going to put the bricks double height. And here the chair needs to be away from the wall. And how near the bricks are will depend how bendy your upper back is. And if you're not sure about this, you may well want someone to hold the chair for you if you haven't tried it before. But you take your legs over the chair, and then I always think elbows, head, shoulders. So I come down here and think I have to get my elbows on the bricks. So there you are. Let the body slide a little until the head reaches the floor. Tuck the shoulders under onto the bricks. Take your hands, depending on the width of your shoulders, either outside or inside, and hold the back legs of the chair. Some people who are shorter may need to put a belt around the back legs, and then you can take up the belt. Straighten the legs, and you can see how well the chair helps us to open the chest. Shoulder stand is a quietening pose, and that's why we often do this at the end of the practice. You may want to try just bringing your legs vertical, extending the big toe side of the feet, drawing the little toe side towards you, gripping the legs in. Breathe easily. And then you may want to bring your feet into Baddha Konasana and match the soles of the feet together. Release the buttocks. Allow the knees to open. Remember to allow the breath to flow. Soften your face. If you're not used to being upside down, you may feel very red in the face, and by all means, do come down. With practice, your body will adjust and keep the circulation feeling more normal. Now, to come down, bring the knees together. Think the buttocks have to end up on the blocks. So, hold the chair legs. Scrabble yourself down. You can rest for a moment here, resting the thighs, well, the shins, the calves, on the chair, the lower back on the blocks, shoulders tuck in, arms can rest at your sides. Just let your breath return to normal, and then preferably roll to the right side. Come up. Any tightness in the lower back, you may like to sit cross-legged. Certainly sit on support if you need to. If your knees are high, sit higher and come forwards, rest forwards. Release your lower back. Come up, swap legs, other leg in front, other arm. And then come up. And for Shavasana, you may well want to use the chair to rest your legs on the chair. Take support for your head if needed. I'm just going to move the chair a little forwards so there's room to spread your arms. So position the lower legs on the chair. Any support for the head comes to the base of the neck. Press the elbows down, draw the shoulder blades completely under the back. Rotate the arms out. Remove the glasses. Close your eyes. Give yourself a moment for the body to release onto its supports. Notice your breath and spend a little while here. Smooth, soft inhalation and exhalation. By all means, stay here as long as you need. When you're ready, roll to the right to come up. I'm going to leave you now to rest. Namaste, and thanks for practicing today.